Namaste and hello. I am Sakshee and you are watching Vibes of India. Today we are here at NID where an exhibition is being organized by Singh Solanki by the brand Jail Se, which is under the Guj Pride. Now here they have the collaboration between the central jail employees and the NID students who have given the central jail inmates a chance to brand their innovations. They have given the name to their products through which they will have their own identity to sell the products which they make inside the jail. And we have always thought that the people inside are not trustworthy or we cannot have them as a general people like us. So we would like to tell you that here we have the collaboration of them both and they have really came up with such innovation which will make you amazed. So let's have a look and know by the NID students that what was the idea behind this exhibition they have organized and what else they have to tell us about.
Hi, I'm Hardip.
Hi, I'm Gauri.
Hi, I am Sai Aditya.
Hi, I am Ashish Khairi.
Hi, I'm Vinay.
Jail Se is a brand under the Guj Pride organization which is set up by the Gujarat government for their central jails to employ jail inmates in various industries such as baking, textiles, weaving, furniture and binding press. These products are largely distributed within the prison campus to other inmates and also sold to other government bodies like the Ahmedabad Civil Hospital, police training kits, government offices, etc. Let me tell you that Jail Se essentially is an initiative and an interface to bridge the gap between jail inmates and the general public. The brand aims to break social barriers of the public by engaging in dialogue that debunk common prejudices held against prisoners and prison institutions. So now we have with us Singh Solanki, who is the senior faculty of NID. Let us go ahead and ask with him that what was the idea behind this exhibition?
See, the whole idea, basic idea of this exhibition was to uplift the inmates of jail, uplift the jail, the people working there, create an environment, create a design, so positive design that they are very independent, jail become independent. The inmates become independent, and whenever they go outside the world, they go with pride, dignity, that they know some skill. They can hire people to work for them, and like this is the like what NID can help them out with skill, with material, with machine, and create a happy family for the inmates.
Wow, such a great idea you have. So you are giving them a second chance in to relive their life in short.
Yes, the students of NID has worked so hard that they get a second chance and they live a happy life basically. Because once you are skilled, you don't have to be dependent on anyone. So once you are able to generate money, you can make your society, you can make your country proud.
So how this idea came to you, to collaborate between your students and the jail people? How?
So I had a meeting with the jail people, authority of the jail, and they just talked about opportunity like this. And I had a classroom project, construction and fabrication, and I grabbed this opportunity. And I talked to my students, why not we do this project? It's very interesting. And it was exactly to do something with what NID is about, multidisciplinary. So we had to do something with textile, something to do with furniture, something to do with lifestyle accessories. And students were so eager to help the inmates, and after visiting the jail, talking to the inmates, they were very curious, we need to do something for these people, and this is the result you can see out of the box. And even the jail authority, If you see Dr. Kailan Rao, Assistant Director General of Police, he's also happy with the outcome. And we also had word with Rohan Anandji, right? He's the SP Baroda, and he took this initiative. Tejas Patel, everybody help us, Parmar sir, and this is just possible because they helped us out, and this is the best outcome we have.
Okay, so you have created such a like so nice products, and what about the costing of these products? Have you managed it, or like everyone helped out for this?
At this moment of time, we were not focusing on the costing. We were looking for quality. We were looking for design, right? Aesthetics, durability, and all that. So costing now, once we go for mass production, we will get the exact costing.
All right, and let us know that which one is the favorite product of yours over here, which you will refer to the people to come and buy it for sure.
As well, all of the ideas are very interesting, but yes, to focus on one furniture, I can say that because I come from furniture department, and as jail produce the best of the material, like they get best of the teak, they've got best of the canvas. But if you see the furniture, they cater to uh, the other authorities, to government. That furniture is not so good. So we have developed furniture which is aesthetically beautiful, it is durable, it is strong, it can be flat pack. This furniture is designed by Ashish, like one of the MDes student, Ashish Khere, and I like that furniture, like that can really bring a change into government offices.
Thank you so much for answering my question, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. You all know the products and the furnitures that are made by the inmates haven't got its recognition as much as in the market. So also there is a limit in the scope of designing because of the less number of machineries they have. This project is a collaboration with Sabarmati Central Jail as a part of our NID course module construction and fabrication. It is an initiative to enhance the livelihood of the inmates by creating more trust and positive outlook on the inmates among general public. So we have with us Deva, who is the NID students who have helped them for the packaging of the goods and services. Let's have a look at this and ask him that what was the idea behind this logo, graphics and all.
When we first visited the jail, Sabarmati Central Jail, like everybody who's out there, we also had the similar inhibitions as to who a prisoner is and what they would look like and how a prison is. So, but when we entered this jail, everything was a little different, A lot of our own personal inhibitions and barriers that we hold and what we got to know about prisons were all completely destroyed. And we also got to see that there is something that there's a good quality of products that are actually coming out. It's just that there was no such proper channelized way of putting it out in the market or for the users to consume. At the moment, jails, the products are actually being sold only in a canteen house in front of the RTO circle at Ahmedabad and not really anywhere else. So we wanted to make that a little better, and we also want, at this point when we were having these conversations of how to do things better and how to take things a little better, a lot of the conversations we had with our friends and peers, family and everything was that, even if you do make a good product, will people really buy it? How do you get people to pick up the packet in the first place from a shop and actually look at whether they would want to consider it? So that was our first challenge. So we wanted to, break away from all of that, and we wanted to look at ways where we can do things. So we came up with this idea of having these simple sticker packets, and there are other kinds of packets as well, where you have these characters that are being built, and these are all characters who are actually prisoners who are there. And we wanted to show that, usually in a jail, or when we think about prisoners, they are all like long haired, big bearded. This is what we've seen in cinema, right? So we wanted to break away from that because that's not actually the real scene. And we also wanted to show them as proper, good quality, high-end products that are being put out in the market. And we also came up with a solution as to, why not just have this all being placed in a proper kiosk or a proper store, or like an outlet store, and have this being sold in high courts and any other public places, like in the railways or in the airport, where everybody can come and take it and buy it and get to see. And that's what we wanted to do. We want to have that connect in the first place. We wanted to give people, at least the people who are living in prisons or have a better restorative justice, have them more, have a better chance for their next time when they come out, and they're more skilled enough and they get an understanding not about just making the product, but also about how to put it out and how to make themselves a lot more refined and a lot more entrepreneurs. So that was the entire idea, and this is what we've done. Everything here that has been done is all in-house. These are all products that material that we actually got from the prison industry, and we worked with it and we came up with these products and all these things that you see is that, yeah, so.
So, as you told that you actually went inside the jail and like met those people, how was your experience there? Like you told us that your thought also changed. What was your thought before and how it changed?
So I think like everybody else, my thought initially was about the fact that, even I was a little apprehensive, what will happen inside, how is it going to be? Is it going to be like a cutthroat street gang kind of vibe? Or is it going to be something else altogether? But once we went inside, it was a lot more it's a very peaceful campus, very peaceful institute. Jail, the prisoners are actually well behaved, well mannered, they're very organized, very polite. And it was very surprising because the kind of crimes that they have committed was something that is very severe, but the way they were responding to us, or the way they were treating us, and the way they were being hospitable, that was actually very nice, and that is what we wanted to bring out. It's not like there must have been some incidences that have happened in their past life, but it doesn't always have to be a badge that they stick on to and constantly keep taking it forward. So we wanted like how do we take that out and how do we bring this conversation out for the people to understand, and that's why we felt that bhajiyas and canteen products are actually very good ways we can have these conversations. So that's what we've tried.
Thank you so much, Deva, for explaining your innovations in such a good way. Had a lovely conversation. Thank you. So now we have always said to people that second chance should not be given. Here we have the students of NID who has really changed this thought and given a second chance to the prisoners. So let's have a word with them. Vinayak, please come here and tell us about your innovation, what your students have exactly planned about this.
So actually we mainly focused on this area, like bridging the gap between the prisoners and the general public. So some of the mottos we used is like uplifting the prisoners, as well as we have this thought of like everyone deserves a second chance. And we also given a brand identity for them to get their products sell much more better. So those are our products ranges from furniture to toys to branding to apparels and books also, like diaries also. So here we will explain some of it.
We have with us Hardeep who will explain about the products they have made.
So basically जब हम जेल विज़िट किया था तो तब हमने नोटिस किया कि लाइक जो वुड वर्कशॉप है वहाँ पर जो फर्नीचर बनते हैं तो जो जिस तरीके का वेस्ट होता है वुड का, लाइक यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो एक एक्स्ट्रा वुड के कट किए हुए पीसेस है जो वेस्ट होते हैं, तो हमने उन सब वुड को कलेक्ट करके उसको लाइक स्टिक करके हमने एक क्लॉक बनाया. यहाँ पर देख सकते हो जो भी स्क्रैप वुड है पाइन का, सो हमने उसके कैलेंडर, टेबल टॉप कैलेंडर्स बनाए लाइक व्हीकल्स के रूप में. और ये जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स है सो वो बहुत ही लाइक ईजीली लाइक इनमेट्स बना सकते हो, इसके लिए कोई स्किल वगैरह रिक्वायर्ड नहीं है, राइट. ये अगेन देख सकते एक वॉल क्लॉक है. सो लाइक जो फर्नीचर बनाने के लिए यूज़ नहीं होता, लाइक इसमें नोट्स दिख रहे होंगे आपको, सो ये फर्नीचर के लिए यूज़ नहीं होता, तो यूजुअली वो लोग थ्रो कर देते, फेंक देते. सो लाइक उसको कैसे यूटिलाइज़ करके उससे अच्छे प्रोडक्ट्स बनाए जा सकते हैं. लाइक ऐसे क्लॉक्स हमने देखे होंगे बड़े बड़े स्टूडियोज़ में, डिज़ाइनर स्टूडियोज़ में, जो कि लाइक 10-15 हज़ार में सेल होता है. सो लाइक ये लोग इनमेट्स उनको फेंक देते, तो उसको कैसे एस्थेटिक वैल्यू दे के एक प्रोडक्ट में कन्वर्ट किया जा सकता है. तो लाइक ये ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स का आउटकम ट्राई किया था हमने.
Wow, such an innovative product they have made, and they have given the prisoners the chance to create their own creativity and sell it outside to the people who do not give them second chance.